Hello, welcome to the first edition of the Malibu Times Ask an Editor video series. My name is Knowles Adkisson. I'm the associate editor of the Malibu Times. And
I'm
this is
Melissa Caskey. I'm the staff writer, and I do some web stuff.
She's the web editor.
Yeah.
That's right. And we've asked our readers to submit questions to our Facebook and Twitter and email addresses. So we've gotten a few questions this week, and we hope to get more next week. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first question comes from reader Mary Stanley to our Facebook page. Mary asks, the 3-day MSA Classic Invitational kicked off today with the Malibu Nose Riding Championship at First Point at Surfrider Beach. Mary asks whether the MSA tournament is a legal event that had received proper permits. She says the event seems hasty and could result in problems that consumes law enforcement costs. What do we know about this event, Melissa?
Well, I talked to Joyce Parker Bozelinski, the planning director at the city, and she told me they did not obtain a permit from the city, but oftentimes when it's a beach, some kind of beach event, like a surf competition, they have to go through the county, but she's not sure if they did that. And if I find out that they don't have a permit, I will let everyone know, and I'll reach out to Mary Stanley about it. Joyce also pointed out that on the city's website, malibucity.org, if you go to the planning department page, they list all current permits that are issued. So if you have a wedding, if you have a surf competition, or the triathlon is this weekend, and those all have city permits. So the city has now begun listing all issued permits online. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this surf competition got one through the city, but we'll find out if they got one through the county later on.
Great. All right, question number 2 comes from reader Patricia Coots. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Patricia asks, some of us in Malibu West would like Sprouts Market to come to the Trancas Country Marketplace. Can you do anything to help? Now, Patricia is referring to the news that we reported on Wednesday that Erewhon Market was not going to be coming to the former House Market space in the Trancas Country Market Shopping Center in West Malibu. Erewhon is a organic grocery that's based in Beverly Hills, and it appears that the construction was taking too long, the renovation of the center. So what do we know about that situation?
We know that they're not telling us who's coming in. We know that a lot of people want Trader Joe's to come in. Apparently some kind of petition was circulated, I'm not sure when, asking Trader Joe's to come to Malibu, but apparently Trader Joe's has told residents Malibu's too small of a town. But that area of town is Zoom Beach area, where they get hundreds of thousands of people on most summer weekends, and residents are arguing that, they would do great at the Trancas Center. They would get all kinds of customers. So the landlord and the leasing agent aren't telling us much at this point. Hopefully by next week we'll know more about who's coming in. There are a lot of rumors about Sprouts and Trader Joe's and whatnot, but nothing's been confirmed. They are telling us that by January there will be a grocery store there. And I know residents out there are really frustrated to have to keep driving to Pavilions, which is at Point Doom Village. Parking there is pretty terrible on a crowded, busy day. So hopefully they'll get some relief by January, like the leasing agent has told us.
Yeah. All right. Reader My Iola asks if we have a police scanner so that you can post traffic hassles up here faster. I'll take this one. We do have a scanner, which we do keep on, and we have it tuned to the Sheriff's Department and Fire Department frequencies so that we can catch any accidents or fires that may be going on. We also, our office is just up the road from the Las Flores Canyon Road and Pacific Coast Highway intersection, which happens to be the worst intersection in Malibu in terms of collisions per year. We just did a story in that in our last not our last issue, but the issue before last. And so we do hear a lot of sirens when accidents happen. So we're kind of strategically located for that sort of thing. But we're always looking into trying new ways to find out accidents when they happen. Looking into crowdsourcing apps. There's some new things out there where people who are driving can submit information about traffic as it goes on.
Waze. Waze.
That's right.
It's a good app.
Yeah. So last one, reader Nick Granger asks, are there really Siberian tigers in West Malibu? Now Nick is referring to the picture we ran with the Facebook post asking readers to comment and submit questions for this segment. And that's referring to, well, first of all, to know there aren't any tigers in West Malibu as of right now. And there is an application by two property owners in West Malibu, just over in the Ventura County, to house up to 5 white Bengal tigers for purposes of filming in the entertainment industry. And people in that neighborhood, the Deer Creek area, are very concerned that the tigers might escape, could cause danger to the community, and hurt their property values as well. So that's kind of the origin of that issue. And we actually have an all-star blogger who is looking into this very issue that we speak of.
Our 8-year-old contributor, her name is Duna DeVito. She's making waves in the LA area because she produced a video all on her own. She wrote the copy and everything about a bike trap out in West Malibu where the shoulder is narrowing as bikers are rounding a corner and they share lanes with drivers, and it's become very hazardous. And she brought it to everyone's attention, and she contributed a blog to our site and also this video. And now the video has like 4,000 views. It's been like 3 or 4 days since it went up. And KPCC and NBC4 have also reported about her little story. And I know she's looking into doing something on the tigers, so hopefully that will be produced over the weekend and we can get it out to you guys on our website, MalibuTimes.com.
Stay posted. All right, well, that'll be it for this week, and check back next Friday for another issue of Ask an Editor. Send in your questions and comments on Facebook, our Malibu Times Facebook page, and email us at webeditor.com, at MalibuTimes.com, and our Twitter page at the Malibu Times at Twitter.com.
Thank you. Bye.